What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the fifth episode of the Good Company podcast. I'm obviously Dewey. I'm here with my compadres, Viceroy and Wumbo. We're here.
Are,
Hello,
are we just established that it's compadres now?
Yeah, man. We said it every episode.
compadres.
We are here to keep you company for the next, I don't know, half an hour.
Good company.
40 minutes. Please take off your shoes as long as you don't have holes in your socks. Yeah. Wumbo, want to do the honors?
Dive on in.
That one in. What's the word? Wumbo, what's the word?
What's the word? What's the word is I finally got to play a new game today. Well, this week. It's called
What game?
Deathloop.
Death.
I remember seeing a trailer on, I want to say E3 before E3s just stop happening. RIP E3. And I've been enjoying them. It really been. I haven't played much because I've been working and stuff. So I've gotten past the tutorial section. I'll probably play after this episode. And the story is pretty interesting. You play a guy who you're like a guy who's lost his memory, and you're trying to piece together the bits and pieces that like are left around. So you do remember you're in like this death loop. They say the title of the game in the game, where every time you die, you keep coming back, and you gotta kind of have to retrace your previous path and do whatever it is you did before, and try to still continue on and like get your memory back, recollecting things, breaking the loop, as what they were saying in the game. So I'm hoping to beat the game. It'll be my first beaten game this year, and yeah,
That's fire. Because I love games that have like different vibes to them, like that they're just not like conforming to like all the new shit that's all the first person shooters.
The Black Hukage
they just regurgitate. Yeah, they just regurgitate what everybody quote unquote loves and shit. But I remember there was a game where you had to mess with your perspective to get through every level. It's like
Super Hot.
Name. No, not Super Hot.
I feel like the games today isn't as expansive as it was back then, though.
But it's just so refreshing hearing games that are just new and like, even if that type of game is not necessarily new, that loop style game, but it's refreshing to know that there's games still like that being put out.
Like every game now that comes out has a battle royale. Buy skins, buy emotes. Everything's just the same now.
Battle pass, like
everything has a battle pass.
Fortnite ruined it. Fortnite ruined gaming. You heard it
because I feel
first.
like it's the same for movies. Like companies are not gonna take a chance on a new IP if they know, hey, Fortnite has been making $1 billion every year. Why don't we make a game similar to Fortnite and probably make half that? And
see, I understand what that comes in, but then you see games like Call of Duty, like you see what was the new one? 7 Battle.
Couldn't even tell you. I lost track.
Like it's just so tiring now, and I agree. It's refreshing to finally play new games. You went back to an old game, Vice. You've been playing an old game. That's just how the gaming space is nowadays.
Def Jam Fight for New York on the PS2.
Woo!
So there's that.
Great time. Really great time playing that game.
I played it with you. It is fun. It was a fun game. Remember we talked about it in our in-person pod. Go watch it if you haven't yet.
I found out because I was reading up on the controls of the game so I could really master it. The AI like really picks up on how you're playing, like real time.
See,
so
and that was a game.
You just go square is gonna just start blocking, and you're not gonna be able to get that through. So I really like that a game like that from back in the day has something as simple as that implemented into it that really makes the game more difficult and really forces you to try out different things and piece moves together. So I feel like now like fighting games aren't even that fun. Like back in the day, fighting games used to be like the be and end all of like, oh, who's the best gamer in the group and all of this, or the quick scoping matches and COD, which that's not even a thing anymore. Kids these days don't know about that.
It's not.
They don't
About
know
quick
about Rust.
scoping
They don't
on
know
Rust.
about the Rust 1v1s. They don't.
They don't know.
I thought like we just got too old for that because I haven't had a quick scoping match in years.
I was quick scoping yesterday.
Yeah, but we couldn't get any wins.
No, almost.
You were carrying though. You were definitely carrying yesterday.
It's not a carry if you don't win.
What's the word? I don't know if I can say this. I'm not gonna say anything specific, but me and the wife are getting serious or more serious about getting a house. We just took a step further today. Thank you. We just took a step further today, and yeah, one step closer to our final goal, a house. Then later, getting little
the
Deweys,
babies, bro.
little Dewey scamps running around. But that's
we need the nephews,
and I
man.
also did the Trevi Fountain to a lesser impressive extent. I did the Trevi Fountain.
We gotta start Operation LeBron soon.
Operation LeBron soon. I promise you.
Or Operation Otani.
Yeah.
It'll probably be Otani because I'm nowhere near 6 foot. Neither is my wife. So
6'7".
Vice, what's the word?
I saw Marty Supreme.
Marty Supreme. Never heard of that. Never heard of that.
I know you're supposed to watch it, but due to some circumstances,
I never got the chance to watch it.
But it was a really good movie. I want to preface this by saying that I was a little bit crossfaded. I was a little bit lit. And I went in to watch this almost 3-hour movie, and I was engaged throughout the whole time. So I think for me, like, that was a good marker that the movie was good.
Was there a whole lot of shit going on?
Yeah, like this dude is constantly like on it. It's like watching Crank, but without the drugs. Chalamet. Yeah, and like less badass. But this dude stood on business. Like, it was a really good movie. I really hope you guys watch it. I really hope you guys watch it sometime soon.
How are we gonna watch it?
How long is it?
Get the right ticket.
Is it good? Was it good?
Yeah. I mean, the movie was
2.5 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours and 29 minutes, right on the dot. Yep. But it was a long movie, but from beginning to end, I was very engaged. I was keeping up with it. And like my buzz just went away just through the adrenaline of the movie. It was a really good time.
I have a question about your experience with this film. The director, he's made 2 previous films, two with his brother, and the similar themes of those films is like you feel the anxiety through the whole film. Do you feel that same way with a Marty Supreme?
Yeah. Because I feel like you following his journey, like, I'm not trying to give too much away of the story, but so I'll just in the chasing of being great, like you have to do a lot, you have to give up a lot, and you really see that portrayed in this film. Like, obviously everybody goes through their journey in a different way, but this guy is like a fucking hustler. He's really just hustling and busting his way through it. And he's from New York. And so it really like shined through of like how a lot of people out here, like, they literally just make it by finessing,
Yeah,
man. He actually had skill. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah, man. I know all about giving up everything. Like, I've given up my family and everything for this podcast. So like a lot is riding on this. So please make this blow up. I'm kidding. I didn't do that. But regarding to Marty Supreme, I have a question. I have another question, actually.
Yeah.
You said it was 2 hours and 29 minutes, right?
Yeah.
When would you say the cutoff is for a movie to become interesting, and then it just toes the line to boring, like lengthwise? When would you think that is? because we've been getting longer movies nowadays. We've been getting 3-hour movies. We've been getting 3 hours and some change. We've been getting 2 hours and on the higher end of 2 hours. So I just want to know your opinion on what exactly your emotional state of like when a movie becomes boring or
Well,
uninteresting.
I feel like it really depends on the movie and how well it's made, the writing, the pacing, and like this is something that Wumbo had brought up, and fantastic point is when you watch, for example, Infinity War, which is an action movie, and from the beginning to the end, the stakes are high. You know that like shit is hitting the fan. But then in Endgame, it's very slow in the beginning. Like it's standard for me when I watch Endgame. Like I literally skip through all that extra bullshit in the beginning and go to the fight when
Mhm.
they snap and bring everybody back.
At the compound.
Yeah. So that's an example of like this is an action movie, and like it being that long worked against it. But then there's movies like for example Parasite. That was a long movie in and of itself. That movie was, let me see, I have it here, 2 hours and 12 minutes. Forrest Gump was 2 hours and 22 minutes.
That's it. That
And
movie feels like it's like 5 hours long, man.
but for me personally, like I can sit through that movie with no problem. Like I'm constantly engaged through it.
Oh
And I
yeah.
think it's because of how well they did it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Nice.
I think Marty Supreme's one of those movies.
Nice.
I don't know. I'm of the principle. I'm of the principle that if your movie is 3+ hours, it has to be one of the greatest movies of all time.
It has to have
Godfather,
something.
example,
Yeah.
one of the greatest movies of all time. Very
That
long.
movie's 3 hours. The second
Some-
one's like literally 3 hours.
Some people say it insists upon itself, but it's still a great movie.
Because it has a point to
And-
make. It's insistive.
Yeah, but movies like Endgame, you watch it, the beginning is cool. I feel like the beginning is only really good because you're building off the hype of the end of Infinity War. So that in itself, the end and the beginning of those movies feel like its own separate thing. I feel like once the time skip happens, that's when Endgame, that movie really starts.
Yeah, I agree. Because then
And
it
then-
starts crazy. It
Yeah.
starts pretty cool, but then you said at the top. Oh man.
Did you guys watch the Chainsaw Man movie by any chance?
No, nah, I don't.
Well-
I haven't watched that anime yet.
I saw it. It was an hour and 41 minutes long. The beginning of that movie was kind of like a love story, and it made that movie feel like it was 3 hours long.
Mm-hmm.
And I took a nap, and I woke up right when like things were about to pop off, so it was good timing. But that's an example of a movie that's not even 2 hours, but it felt a lot longer because it was a
of
story
how
that I
it
didn't
was
really care
written.
about.
Yeah, how it was like laid out and how
That's
going
how it
back
was.
to going back to Endgame, I think there's a lot to talk about, especially with the Marvel universe. I kind of wanted to get into it today. We haven't really talked about. We've kind of like peppered it here and there, but the Doomsday, about what exactly is it about and what exactly we are expecting from it. Is it going to be the saving grace of Marvel, or is it going to be the nail in the coffin of of a company that, in my eyes, it's kind of not tanking, but it's kind of on the downward projection? I just kind of want to hear your takeaways and your. I don't want to say theory because we'll get into theories. I don't want to. I just want to know what you guys think the future of Marvel will. Is it really relying on Doomsday as much as people are saying?
I think
Let me
it
get-
is.
You think
I
so?
think it definitely is. Yeah, I mean the fact that they brought back RDJ
Mm-hmm.
to play Doom,
And Steve.
like
And
yeah,
now we
and
know
Steve,
Yep.
like this was something that is like wow, you guys are kind of like abandoning ship. You guys are already moving away from Kang,
Mhm.
so it's like a big upheaval of decisions that they had made. Because now you guys gave Sam the shield to be Cap,
And then you're bringing back Steve. So like,
unless he's Nomad, even though we technically already saw Nomad, but
right.
whatever. didn't outwardly call them that, so they're probably just banking off of that.
I think personally that Doomsday. I think I've said this to you guys before, but never on the pod. And it's also not a theory, but it's also something that's I've heard other people in other podcasts say, and I think it's the best way that it's only really the only way that I'm gonna be able to go and watch this movie without it actually being rather regardless being bad or not. Like I need to watch this movie with the sense of it being like the first Avengers, where they bring everybody in for the first time, and you remember how it was chaotic, and it was kind of like no real cohesion until the middle of the movie until and the end of the movie. We need to realize that like a lot of these people in this movie are meeting for the first time. And from the looks of these trailers, these teaser trailers, we're getting back OG members, we're getting back Thor, we're getting back Steve, and we're getting back the OG X-Men. I think that what they're going to do is establish a reason why Doom is such a big bad and why we need to take him so seriously. I think he's going to like either kill off the original X-Men from the Fox universe. And I don't think we're going to get much of the X-Men in this movie. I think we're going to get them, if not the beginning 10 minutes of this movie, and then they're going to get killed off. Hence why we see Cyclops like doing the being crazy and getting mad and stuff. I think we're gonna get that. I think we're gonna get him either. Obviously, we're seeing him steal Franklin Richards from the Fantastic Four movie. Spoiler alert: if you haven't seen the Fantastic Four movie, and then I think he's gonna do something with Steve that's gonna bring him back into the movie. But I need to see it in the regards of it being like the first Avengers movie in 2012 because we've never seen a lot of these people interact, and this can be a jumping off point to Secret Wars because this one can be, oh, we're establishing a rapport together, and then in Secret Wars we're really gonna that'll be like an Age of Ultron type of movie, you know.
I understand where you're coming from with that, but it's also like when the first Avengers movie came out, it was just the first Avengers movie. We didn't know what was coming after or before that. Not only did they announce Doomsday, they already said that they're gonna have Secret Wars, which is a direct sequel to Doomsday. Mm-hmm. So they're probably gonna be writing these movies like, all right, whatever happens in Doomsday is gonna be affected into Secret Wars. So that's what I feel like these movies are good. I can't see them being like an Avenger kind of movie because I understand that they're supposed to be they don't really know each other, but I think they're gonna write it in a way that Doom is mainly in this universe now. He's gonna be in the main universe in Doomsday. Like you said, I think we probably sprinkle in some X-Men here and there. And then when we get to Secret Wars, that's when all of these other multiverses are start appearing, like the Fox universe, and then this guy from this universe, whatever universe Deadpool and Wolverine are in. Cause they're in the Fox universe, but it was kind of weird. I think they were in the Fox, but they were also in like their own kind of separate thing.
They established it being a different one, yeah.
It was mad weird.
Okay, so on the heels of that, do we each want to say, if we have one, do we each want to say like our theories on what Doomsday is gonna shake down?
I mean, I think we already did. Like, I feel like we're gonna see Doom. Doom is trying to just control everything. Like he's just trying to rule over everything. He takes over. He's like, remember in Deadpool and Wolverine when they said Wolverine was the something beam, the
anchor beam.
Yes, the anchor beam. So maybe he's like taking the anchor beam from each universe, so he can mess up their timeline, so he can control it. And as he's doing that, events are happening, characters are dying within their universe because the being that was supposed to be there is not there anymore. So then events that was supposed to happen is not happening. So now they see that that's what Doomsday is. It's kind of the collapse of every universe within that MCU. So then that happens. Then we get into Secret Wars. I feel like something's going to happen where like Reed Richards and I don't know who's going to be like another smart character in that. Maybe we'll see
Spider-Man. They said Spider-Man was going to be in it.
Maybe Strange.
Yeah. So they'll come together and be like, all right, yo, Doom is doing this to every other, not just our universe, but other universes too. So maybe if we try to connect with each other, we could probably beat them.
Mm-hmm.
I can even begin to form a theory on what's gonna happen if I'm being honest with you. Just because, like, when they were doing Spider-Man No Way Home, they had a whole other idea planned, and then the fans were putting in like, "Oh, it's gonna be Toby and Andrew," and they were like, "Yo, if we don't put these guys in this movie, like, it's gonna bomb."
Right.
And so they really forced it through. So I can't even like really think of a theory to put through for this movie. I'm just going into it with, honestly, I wouldn't say high expectations, but expectations that are I feel like validated with like who they got. Like they're bringing back RDJ and Chris Evans, so it's got to be really good.
So I see where you're coming from. I have a theory, and I'm not gonna claim it's my own. I do like it because of how it ties in from Endgame. It all ties in with not Endgame. I'm sorry. It ties in with Multiverse of Madness. I don't know if you guys have seen that one. I know
I'm familiar.
Wumbo's seen it, but they introduced the idea of the body walking, the dream walking thing, the dreamscape thing, where like if you use magic, you can go into your other person's universe's body. Doctor Strange did that with the zombie, and we got the zombie Doctor Strange thing. My theory is that Doom, obviously being the smartest man, either the second smartest man in his universe, figures out the Darkhold and is reading it and figures out how to dreamwalk, and then finds a way to dreamwalk into another person's body, which in this case is the Tony Stark that we knew that died. Remember, he was all mangled and stuff. So he dreamwalks into his body, and he walks around that universe and realizes that everybody is idolizing this person that died, but it's not as Victor Von Doom, but as Tony. So he hatches an idea. What if I go into this universe and become Tony Stark again, but obviously as Victor Von Doom, and take over the world this way? But he dreamwalks into Robert Downey Jr.'s body, and he realizes he's mangled. He is how he is at the end of Endgame after the snap. He's already figured out multiversal travel at this point. He travels back into his own universe, which is the Fantastic Four universe, and that's where we see him at the end of Fantastic Four trying to get Franklin Richards to fix his face, because as we know now, is established that Franklin Richards is a powerful being and can heal and can literally bring you back to life. So he does that, brings him back to life, steals Franklin, brings him to our universe, and which is why the Fantastic Four follow him. Hence why we get the Fantastic Four in our universe. And then from there, I don't really know what can happen from there. It's all such a mess. But I think that'll be kind of like the catapult of why the main issue is going to start. Because, again, I still don't know, but we have to find out why Steve's going to come into it. What's his motivation to come into it. I think he might kill Peggy, or he might take his son. You know, who knows? So he might go into universe, like kind of not antagonizing, but kind of taking out people that are a threat to him. So he might try to kill Steve, kills Peggy, but that's my theory. Yeah. But yeah, well, polls for I'm gonna make a poll for who you think, which Doomsday theory you believe, you kind of see, or you think is better.
Vote for me. I be paying people.
No, he doesn't. But yeah, we'll go from there.
Exactly, Vice. He don't know nothing.
Wumbo did pay out the $5 to the person who found the original Oh Wow podcast page.
Who?
You can't divulge the winners, bro. Like, what are you doing?
I don't remember hearing that.
I remember. He remembers too, and she remembers getting that money.
Some insider trading going on here.
It's not. Everybody who was involved was compensated handsomely.
All right.
Okay. I thought this was a cool topic to bring up, sort of like a little one-shotter, like boom, one shot.
Mm-hmm.
We all are getting old. I don't know if y'all are realizing this, but we're all getting old.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting old. I'm getting old. My birthday's coming up. I'm getting old. These two are old as hell. Vice is pretty old as well. All right, and we're starting to become more boomerish. Boomerish in definition, I mean, we're so stuck in how things were when we were growing up that we refuse to adapt to what's new. For example,
I know what a boomer is. I'm not a boomer. 6'7".
Was not talking to you.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
For example, this is not mine, but one of them is I prefer to be handed a menu when I go to a restaurant and not have to scan the QR code at the damn table.
Yours.
Did I rush you when you took like 37 hours to explain a theory?
You did.
Because you took forever.
It's a theory. It's supposed to be long. It's supposed to be like a theory of the movie.
This cannot be a 2-hour show, man. We just had a conversation about losing interest.
We are nowhere near 2 hours.
All right.
It doesn't mean you have to take the 2 hours, though.
I'm not taking the 2 hours.
Yes,
I'm not taking the 2 hours.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Anyway, I think a boomer hill that I'm gonna die on is that even though I've already broken this hill, I really feel like microtransactions are BS and buying extra skins and all of that shit is crap, and that's not a part of the gaming experience. That's not a part of the gaming experience.
I like buying skins.
All right, then you snitched yourself out. I was just saying, it's crap. You're mentally enslaved. You are mentally enslaved by these gaming corporate. Yes, sheeple. They are tricking you, bro. They are tricking you. It's working. These two just bought these Batman skins. They're like, oh my God, it's Batman Beyond. It's Tim Drake. It's Joker. We need that. And I was going to fall for it. And then I saw it. And then they make you pay $20 to get both skins. And I was like, no, I refuse to be encapsulated by this trap.
Unless you have
unless they have the Red Ranger skin.
Like. I'm sorry,
unless they have a skin.
You bought the Red Ranger skin?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, look at this.
It's your turn for boomer time. Go.
Well, mine is we should go back to selling concert tickets in person. We have to make a line. Because honestly, it's not fair where there's people that save up as much money as they can to be able to go to these shows, which are expensive as hell today.
That's another topic.
Like you could have paid $20 in the 70s to go see Led Zeppelin.
Or Jackson.
Michael Jackson, which is insane to think about, and now you're paying like $300 to sit in the bleachers
to go see Rod Wave.
To see Rod Wave.
To see Rod Wave.
No offense to Rod Wave, but I'm not paying $300 to see you, brother. But man.
I really feel like we should go back to buying tickets in person, because then it's like, okay, you really want the ticket that bad, you'll camp out for it. Like the real fans will be on the line for that ticket. I'm not saying you have to camp out, but some people definitely will. But yeah, that's my take.
Okay. My boomer hill, is that where we're doing it? I think restaurants are too damn low. Like they're too damn dimly lit. Bring the brightness back up a little bit, please. I don't want to squint to look at my menu. I don't want to put the flashlight on. God forbid I put the flashlight on to read what the is on the menu. But I think the light on these new restaurants coming out, or like these like not fancy but like nicer restaurants, I think they're too damn low, and I think they need to bring them up.
You feel like you have glaucoma when you're at a restaurant?
I feel like I'm walking into like a cave. I feel like I'm walking into just like the mole city, just dim. This
man.
That's how Daredevil feels every day.
I feel like Daredevil.
And also to tag along with what Dewey said, stop with this aesthetic seating. Get some goddamn comfortable seating.
Thank you.
Stop
it. I don't need to sit on a stool 6 feet up in the air. I just need a comfy chair to sit on, man. I
Stop
can't
with
do this anymore.
this schoolyard,
Pretentious.
this lunch table seating where I gotta sit next to this Joe I don't even know with his kid. I don't want to sit next to this kid, man.
God forbid I want to sit with the people I came with and talk to them directly. I don't want to hear this other conversation of just nonsense.
And then we gotta have this fake conversation. It's like, oh, you ain't got no elbow room. Oh,
And then I have a controversial one.
What?
Normalize asking a family to leave if they have a kid that is like disturbing everybody else's meal. I'm like, yo, I'm sorry, bro, but like,
pay for their meal.
It's insane. Yeah, like, yo, like, give them a discount on their meal.
So why would you be the
Give them a discount and like ask them to leave? Because it's like, I'm going out to eat because I'm not trying to make food at home. So if I'm going out and I'm paying money to eat here, I want to be as relaxed as I can. I want to be taken care of. And now I'm here.
That's good.
Trying to enjoy my food in this dimly lit place. Dimly lit. And then now my waitress is coming with my drinks and she's like, oh, because there's a kid running up and down the aisle. Like, that's annoying. And then when they start crying, and like, that's not even on the parent. Like, I'm not even here like blaming parents. Like, I know it's tough.
No.
But like, if you know your kid is rambunctious and buck wild, leave the wildebeest at home, bro. Like, leave him there. Leave Donnie Thornberry at home. We could crash out in peace. Get a nanny, and like, take yourself and your boo out to eat and just relax. And yeah, that's another boomer take right there.
I like that boomer take.
Vice is offering babysitting services as of now. Just hit him on his social, and then
it's free because he's just starting out, so he doesn't need to get paid.
So just make sure you hit him up. Just drop your kid off. Don't even tell him when you're gonna drop him.
I'll
drop him off at the doorstep.
Put his address. I'll put his address in the link.
Yo, that's crazy.
Tell your kid that everything that looks like a toy is a toy and can be played with.
Yep. See that behind him? All those figures behind him? You can play with all those.
They're collectibles.
You can play with all those.
You know what's funny, actually? I have this Adam Warlock figure.
Ooh. That's old. Like, that's like comic.
He's got the Infinity Gauntlet.
Nice.
But my fiance had some people over for New Year's. And her nephew was here, and like, he had grabbed it, and like, he gave it to his sister as a prize. And then the mom had asked me later on, she's like, is that one of the expensive ones? And I was like, no. She's like, oh, okay. And then my friends was telling me, like, yeah, he grabbed it, so then they got scared that this was one of the pricier ones. My wallet hates me, but yeah. Love him, though.
I have another take. I just thought of it. I feel like we should clap more when the plane lands. I feel like that needs to happen more.
No, you don't.
Because it's a remarkable feat of human engineering that we're up in the air in the first place, and I think, you know what?
Santa Gloria Dios. Amen. Amen.
You gotta give them one of these, you know?
There's no better feeling than landing in DR, bro. All them people on that plane, you be walking out feeling blessed. Like you could just like flow out of the plane.
Yeah.
I feel like this.
Oh man.
Are we done with boomer takes?
I think we're done with boomer takes. Write down which one you thought was the best one.
Or write your own down. Write your own down in the Discord. We got the Discord. Check out the link tree. You can send it to us on Twitter. We got a Twitter.
For the Discord.
Please follow the Twitter. The Twitter has no activity. We need it. Please.
Follow all the socials, but mostly Twitter.
Yes,
you know
Twitter.
what it is? You guys probably think it's X.
My bad, yeah.
X. If that's causing some confusion, it's X.
Yeah. Shout out X. And shout out X.
I have something else I want to complain about too, though.
Shout out to X too. All X's.
Video games. Another complaint about video games. They keep making announcements for these games and getting everybody hyped, but then we get nothing. Bethesda announced Elder Scrolls 6 back in 2018. It's about to be 8 years. Yeah, we've gotten nothing. nothing.
No, y'all got the
Absolutely
Elder
nothing.
Scrolls Online. That was
Get the
good.
get the
You
fuck
guys,
out of
That
here,
was
yeah,
bro. That game
good.
is
you guys got
ass.
that.
That was
Hell
good.
no.
Y'all
I
got
still play Elder
Skyrim.
Scrolls 5. Yeah, but like I
Y'all got
played Elder
Skyrim for
Scrolls
the
5
PS5.
on 3 different platforms. Like I'm good off that.
Y'all get
Like I
Skyrim.
don't need to continue doing this.
Y'all get Skyrim for the Switch too soon.
Oh my god, I can't even like. But they keep announcing these games, taking a long time to develop them, which I get. It takes a long time to develop, but don't announce it and you're like nowhere near ready to put anything out. Because now we're clocking you. Marvel 1943 with Captain America and Black Panther. That was announced in 2024, and
I
there's
feel like I've
been
seen
nothing.
trailers for that. No.
Just the one trailer.
Not even a
That's
trailer.
it.
It's not like a
Like
real game trailer. It's just like shit that they developed. Not
Yeah.
like actual gameplay.
Yeah, that's probably like a cutscene.
Yeah.
That shield does not belong to you. That's the clip everybody's saying. And of course, GTA 6. It's taking
Don't
forever.
even get me started on GTA.
At this point, I don't even care anymore. I've already kind of aged out of caring about that game. I had this similar feeling with my people will know Kingdom Hearts 3. When Kingdom Hearts 2 came out and everybody's like, yo, Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out. It's coming out. It's coming out. Never came out. It was year after year, never coming out. And then it finally came out. And I've never played it. Because I just
Aged out crazy.
stopped caring.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're developing a 4, and I'm like, I don't even care anymore.
And it looks like Final Fantasy.
Yeah, it does. But now that we're talking about like games in sort of development hell, was there a game that like y'all waited for and then it finally released and then you're just like, huh, this isn't great.
I was gonna say this isn't great, but I was gonna say answer your question with the opposite. Like this is great. From when the show first became the show, it turned from 2K because it originally was 2K baseball. It turned from 2K to the show. I was waiting for that, and then obviously when the first show came out, I'm like, this is amazing. But that was the other direction I was gonna do.
What was the first show that came out? Like, what year did it come out?
That's something I'm gonna.
I mean, Battlefront 2 was a letdown when it first dropped. The Star Wars game.
Yeah.
And then
it got really good.
2006.
2006? Okay.
When the first show came out.
Who was on the cover of that?
Late.
I took down the thing. Hold on.
Noma!
It was
Manny. A-Rod.
who is that?
Ortiz.
Oh, yeah. That was on the PS2. It was Laddie. Shout out Laddie Jr.
Nah, no shout outs. Anyway, Vice.
What?
You were saying about Battlefront 2?
Oh yeah, that game was like plagued with microtransactions from the beginning.
Yeah.
It was like kind of like pay to win type of vibe. And then
Shout
they
out
fixed
EA.
it. Of course. But then they fixed it, but then it was already too late.
Oh,
Like now you can go on and like you could probably find a match. But then even then is like whoever is still playing that is a crazy sweat.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna have a lot of fun playing that game if I'm being honest with you. Like I downloaded it, waited 20 minutes for it to download, another like 10 minutes for it to install, maybe 5 minutes to find a match, and then I join a match and I get absolutely shitted on. No fun at all. I don't even think I got a kill, let alone an assist. Like, it was terrible. Deleted it immediately. Like it was insane. I have like no level in that game either. Like I have a pistol. These dudes have these crazy assault like miniguns.
Sound like a skill issue. Anyway, a game that I was disappointed with is a lot, but one that came to my mind is Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League. Because when you see the trailer and then the gameplay trailer, you thinking it's gonna be a single player story mode, like you be able to switch through characters.
Arkham
it's
style.
sort of like that, and then you get it.
You get what we got.
It's an online like service game. It's built towards that. The story's not really that interesting. Pay to win, all of that garbage. And
The boss battles also suck too.
yeah, it's just kind of shoot, 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 dodge, shoot, shoot, shoot,
And there's
dodge.
no like cool cutscene afterwards. Like, oh my god, like this is how they beat him. It's like literally like you said, like shoot, shoot, drop, and now it continues on with the story.
It's like, yo, we just killed the Flash. Oh, that's it.
You just killed Superman, and it's like whatever.
Go to this next area and kind of collect these things, kill these people. So yeah, not fun. Not a fun experience.
That's the last time we get Kevin Conroy as Batman too.
Which is criminal.
RP the Legend. Not for real.
I never said mine. I just said which one I would like. But Vice saying his made me think of it. But Battlefield 2042. That one was a big disappointment, especially after following the one before it, which was the World War II one, I believe, which was amazing, really good game. And then we get 2042, which was dog shit.
I kind of want to get the new one, but I'm not gonna get it if neither one of you gets it.
I mean, I just said mine. I'm good.
I'm not getting them.
Oh, I know you're definitely not getting it. And Dewey can get it and then play it for one day and then be like, all right, I'm done with this.
Oh, Sparking Zero.
Not even. I'm thinking about Helldivers.
Stop bringing up Sparking Zero, man.
Helldivers, yeah, that's another one. Yeah, I think that's in the category of like it started off hot, but then fizzled out.
Because it was supposed to be like Left 4 Dead, but then people realized it's not really Left 4 Dead.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It has cool moments.
I'm sure I never got it.
You never played it?
Nah, you had told us to get it, and I was the only one stupid enough to believe that you were gonna play it.
Yeah, you should have waited.
I made the mistake of trusting you.
I mean, we played one game, half of one game.
I remember y'all yelling at each other.
Like, yo.
We didn't ask Dewey what he thought about, like, obviously he's been to the city a couple times on his own, but we had always made an emphasis on, like, for example, how bad the train station by my house is. Like, what do you think about, like, the train stations down here in the city?
I think that it's interesting that they have kind of like their own world. Like each of them is different. I think the one near your house, Vice, is a different world in its own. It's
no. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it. It's a third world hellhole.
It's a third world country. It's a shithole.
Subterranea, bro.
It's literally a shithole. They will be shitting in there. They will shit there.
And I think I got a good glimpse of it. Obviously, I'm not there day to day to see what goes on in there, but I got a good idea, a good glimpse of what it was when we were on our way to meet Wumbo for our in-person episode. Go check it out. But
they were playing Black and Yellow on a speaker in between the turnstiles.
It was interesting and definitely an experience I will never forget.
You guys paid that $3, right? Right? You paid it. You paid it.
I paid $3.
Whoa. Cut that.
Wumbo's station is different in its own right too. It's better, but it's still, it is what it is. But then you get the ones that are just crawling with like police, the ones that are with those new turnstiles, the ones that open up like that.
Already getting lawsuits from people.
Getting people in trouble, already getting issues with it. But yeah, man, I think that's the good thing and bad thing about them, that they each have like their own personal dichotomy and environment to it, and it's something beautiful about that, to be honest.
I wouldn't call it beautiful.
You're so full of crap.
Absolutely terrible.
You're so full of shit.
Like, Wumbo saw somebody get their phone snatched. Yo, tell that story, Wumbo.
Oh, all right, story time with Wumbo. I'm going to Vice's house, and I'm on the train, minding my business, listening to music, and there's this couple. One look Indian, and this dude was like pasty white guy. So white that you looked at him, was like, what are you doing here?
Oh man.
So then he's sitting down. Then this crackhead lady comes in, the kind of mumbling to herself. So then she sits. They're sitting here. She sits right here. I don't know if the depth perception is working, but yeah, they're sitting. The lady's on the phone. The crackhead snatches the phone right out her hand, starts yelling. And she the lady who had the phone jumps and gets scared. We all look at her, and then she gives the phone back. Then the crackhead gets off at the next stop. So then I'm looking at the whole thing. Her boyfriend does nothing, has no reaction to anything that happened, and you see her face go from scared
to pissed.
Anger. Yeah, anger, daggers in his face. He would have been dead if she had laser beams.
Yeah.
Anger, and then she breaks down and starts crying. I'm like, oh man.
He definitely got no nookie that day.
I mean, I'm like, I'll be surprised if they're even together. She probably told her dad, you see, I told you can't mess with it. This dude is a sissy. No offense to you sissies out there, but are y'all if that happened to y'all lady, are y'all gonna jump in the fire?
Say that again?
If that happened to y'all lady, would y'all jump into the fire?
You have to, bro.
You have to.
It's not even a question, bro.
You have to.
It's like if a dude that's 6 foot tall smacks your girl's ass, bro.
You have to.
He's gonna beat your ass, bro. But
exactly.
You have to, man. Hit him in the balls first.
Yeah,
give yourself a fighting chance.
If I'm gonna lose, I'm not gonna look like I lost.
You gotta fight dirty, bro. You can't do that.
Your girl, you can't let him disrespect your girl.
Facts,
exactly, man. I felt bad for her when she started crying. I'm like, oh man.
Yo, I could imagine.
And everybody's looking at her.
I was telling Wumbo how I was on the train the other day and I seen another crackhead taunting a group of students on the train, and I was like, yo, one thing about these later middle school years kids and high schoolers, they're kind of looking for a fight. They're quick to get hot.
Mm-hmm.
And they started messing with these kids, and they're like, yo, we're not even talking to you. We're not talking about you. We're not even looking at you. One of them even told him yo, you're trying to fight kids. And then the moment I heard one of the kids say, yo, word to my dad, I was like, yeah, they're gonna fight.
That's like a war
chant.
Say
that, yeah, word to my dad. I'm like, bro, how many dads do you have, bro? You're 12.
He bought me.
Word to my dad.
You're stupid.
But
You're stupid.
lo and behold, the kids were getting off at the same stop I was getting off at, and the crackhead got up too. And then I just saw one of them go do that put him up there type of stance, and I was I gotta go home. I'm not trying to fight this. I'm not trying to watch this fight. But yeah,
it's crazy when you're a crackhead, because it's why would you even put yourself in that dangerous situation, knowing you're kind of free real estate when it comes to getting ass whoopings? The cops are really
to lose, man.
The cops are really not gonna be prone to stop a crackhead getting his ass whooped.
They're banking on you not wanting to touch them.
Yeah.
I don't want to touch one.
On that note, I think thank you for spending time with us. Thank you for hanging out with us.
We love you, lovelies. The group chat.
We out here.
We love the group chat.
Group chat.
Please join our Discord. Please follow us on Twitter or X.
Follow us on X, please.
Follow us on Instagram.
We're dying
hit the link.
Hit the link.
TikTok. The links will all be all over the place. We'll put them in the bio. We'll put them in everything. Don't be shy to say something in the Discord when you join.
Yeah, don't be shy. We're friendly.
On it. We're on it. We already have some people on it.
I'm kind of friendly.
We're friendly. We like to talk. We like to chit chat, and then we'll get ideas. Please leave some comments, answer some questions. Please leave your ideas for theories, doomsday theories, all this and that.
Just comment, man.
Just comment, man.
Engage with us.
Yeah.
Tell us we suck. Tell us to kick rocks. Tell us I'm great. Tell us to
improve. Hurt my feelings.
No, be nice. I'm sensitive. Be nice.
We also like constructive criticism, I guess.
But yeah, we really appreciate you guys in advance. We love you guys. Wumbo, do the honors.
Oh man, you want to know the best thing about good company?
Of course.
You always know when to leave. That's
Ah.
it. What is? That's it.
Letters.